Portugal Work Visa Process 2023. Do you need help finding a more suitable work visa? Then this video might help you choose a better option for your future. Today's video will discuss all the necessary details about the Portugal work visa requirements. So, if you are a non-EU national, you must need a work visa to enter and start working there. So, if you have a job offer from a company or employer in Portugal, you can apply for a work visa. The process is almost the same as other visa procedures. For instance, when you get a job, your employer will request a work permit for you on your behalf. After acquiring a work permit, you have to apply for a work visa from Portugal. In short, the application process of applying for any work visa is simple, but could take longer to process because the application has to go through a certain procedure. To know more about the Portuguese work visa process, you will need to watch the full video to get a whole perspective on applying for a visa. Portugal Work Visa Process 2023 Details. Types of Portugal Work Visa. In this video, we will also inform you about the types of Portugal Work Visa so that you know which is better for your employment. 1. Work Visa for Skilled Workers. If you are a well-qualified and skilled worker in fields including engineering, science, medicine, IT, or any other highly ranked field, then you will need a skilled worker visa. 2. Work Visa for Self-Employed. Candidates who have their businesses or offer services and want to work in Portugal will need to request a self-employed visa and work as independent candidates. 3. Work Visa for Highly Skilled Workers. This type of work visa is for exceptionally well-qualified professionals with a salary of 1.5 times the gross annual salary of Portugal. 4. Work Visa for Cultural Activities. You will need to apply for a cultural activity work visa if you want to join any cultural event in Portugal. 5. Work Visa for Teaching. If you get an offer to work as a teacher in an educational or vocational training center or institution, you could apply for a teaching work visa. 6. Tech Visa. You can request a tech visa if you get an offer from a technology or innovation-based company. Do I need a work visa in Portugal? Yes, everyone needs a work visa to enter any country. And if you want to enter Portugal based on work, you will need a work visa. Whereas, if you are a national of the EU/EEA or Switzerland, you don't require a work visa, but you will need a residence certificate if you are planning to stay for longer than 3 months. Portugal Work Visa Requirements 2023. You will need the following essential documents for your Portugal work visa process, such as a valid passport, passport size photographs. You need to fulfill the Portugal visa picture guidelines. Proof of living a sustainable life in the country. Your clean criminal records. A document with a statement of approval to SEF to check your criminal records. Evidence of health insurance. Evidence of living in Portugal. Contract of employment. If you are a citizen or already living in Portugal, you must provide proof of stay. All documents must be in English or Portuguese. All academic transcripts must be legalized. Portugal Work Visa Applying Process. Once you get a job offer, you will need to follow the 3 parts of the application process, such as 1. Your employer must apply for the work permit on your behalf. This step should be taken before you take off for the country. 2. Candidates can apply for a work visa at any near embassy of Portugal. 3. Once you have entered the country, the next step will be applying for a residence permit. You can also apply for the Portuguese Immigration and Border Service (SEF). Processing time of Portugal work visa. Usually, the application process takes up to 60 days. An embassy takes up to 2 to 3 months to issue a visa to you. But sometimes, it can take a shorter time because of the type and nature of your employment. Cost of work visa. You have to pay the application fee in more than one area of requirement. For instance, you will pay €90 for the cost of an entry visa. You will need to pay €83 for the application process for a residence permit. You will need to pay €72 after receiving the work permit from SEF. What is the validity period of a Portuguese work visa? You receive a validity period of 1 to 2 years to live in Portugal after you receive your work visa permit. After that, you can also renew your work permit and request SEF for your visa renewal. Once you have completed 5 years of residency in Portugal, you candidates apply for permanent residence. When can I become a citizen of Portugal? You can become a citizen of Portugal once you have completed your temporary or permanent residency of at least 6 years. After that, you can apply for Portuguese citizenship. Can I work in Portugal even if I'm studying? Yes, you can work in Portugal as a full-time or part-time student at any Portuguese university or institution. Whereas the working hours depend on your nationality. For examples, citizens of the EU, EEA or Switzerland can work for as long hours as they want. But if you are not a citizen of Switzerland or EU, EEA countries, then you are only eligible to work up to 20 hours as a part-time worker. But during semester breaks or holidays, you can work as a full-time employee. Can I work in Portugal on family visa? Yes, you can work on a family visa and study in Portugal. But you must contact the SEF. Conclusion. Today in this video, we have discussed all the details regarding the Portugal work visa. Candidates who are looking for careers in Portugal are encouraged to go through this video only on FreeVisaInfo.